Here in this video we are going to see how to make a responsive section. So what do I mean by that? Not just a responsive section, we are going to see how to make the text responsive. So now if you see, this is the full screen, and if I get into the tablet version, the font size is getting smaller and smaller on each track. So if you see, the font size for the max font size is 24 pixel and the minimum font size is 14 pixel. Fine. Now this is what we are going to see, and this is the DB which we have created. Let me start from scratch. Let us call a new module, and this module is going to be call to action section. Click on call to action, and now what we have done here is we just need to mention the minimum font size and the maximum font size on the CSS main element. So here for that we have font size is the attribute, and this is the value. If clamp is a function, we need to pass the minimum font size and the maximum font size, and this is the two vertical width. That means if I drag and make the make the screen small and large, this is the percentage which will be given to the font size, which is 2% of the width, viewport width. So let me save this, click on OK. Before clicking on OK, we have to give them the font size. Now if you see, I have already given the background color, that's what it is picking from. So if you want, you can change the background color. Click on OK, select the section background. Let me hard refresh this, Control Shift R, reload. Fine, this is how the actual call to action button looks like, call to action section looks like. So now this is the new page I have created. The same way, let's add the custom CSS, copy the font size property and paste this. And now what we need to do is we have to give all the values as em value. So if I see title test, you see this is the title. So let's select the title, and we are going to give the font size. We are not going to give in pixels, but we are going to give it in 1.2 em. The same way, let's get into the body text. We are just going to modify the font size, and we are going to give this as 0.8 em. 1.8 is too much, let's make this 0.8. Cool. Now let's get into the sizing section so that we can modify the width. The width we are going to use here is 25 em. Cool. Now let's give the margin and padding. So get in the space. Now I want this call to action button to be at the center. To add this, what I can do is you need to make this right or left auto and right auto. So now this will be at the center. Now let's add the padding. I want 1 em on all sides, top, bottom, left and right. Cool. Now by this time it will be responsive. So let me add one more call to action button. So click on here and let me make this as a copy. So I want this to make this side by side. So click on the row setting. Here you will find column, and get into the advanced CSS, and let's give display flex property. Display flex, and then if you see, click on OK. OK. Let's select this. I think this doesn't get the, let's check the font size. Yes, it is there. Let's check the padding 1 pixel on all sides. Click on OK. Now let's try to save this. So instead of giving 25 em, let's just decrease this and make this width as something 20 em. Select all 20 em. Okay, now select this guy and get into the sizing section. Give the width as 20 em. Click OK. Now click on the row setting. On the column design, let's see, we should see something like sizing. It's not available. Click on close. Click on row setting, sizing, use custom gutter width, made the gutter width as none. Now you got it. It is because of the gutter width that we got the problem. Now this looks alright. Save this. By the time we make this refresh, I want to do one more thing. So on mobile screen, I want this to be one below the other. So for that, get into the row setting, then get into the column setting, advanced custom CSS, and for mobile, click on this mobile screen and click on the phone. Display flex is going to be there. Display colon display flex is going to be there, and then flex direction is going to be column. Now it will be one below the other on mobile screen. Now let's check. So refresh again, save this. Now I want you to note the font size. As I zoom down, the font size gets decreasing, and till it is going till 14 pixel we can see the font size decreasing, but once it reaches 14 pixel it is not going to minimize. At the same way, till 24 pixel it is going to get zoom out, and after 25 pixel we are not going to see any changes. So this is how we create responsive section in Divi.